What up, people? It's that time again. Thanks so much for joining me with another mini Q&A. Let's get started with the first set of questions that comes from Final Limits. What did you think of the violent racist savage who attacked a black woman by smashing a beer mug in her face? Like I said, I'm not a big fan of racism. I'm still not a fan of racism. And I just wish you would just die. Um, have you ever played Walking Dead season 1 and 2? Try it. I think the episode 1 is still free on Xbox Live. No, I haven't played it. I heard there's a few episodes of Walking Dead, not in relation to the show, that I heard it was actually better. Um, More than likely, I'm probably gonna get those when I get maybe an Xbox One. And in relation to Xbox One, I know you've been asked this question before many times, but do you plan on getting an Xbox One by Christmas time? And if so, what game would you buy and play it first? Honestly, I am planning on possibly getting the Gears of War expansion, not expansion pack, but the Gears of War bundle. And if I get the Gears of War bundle, that actually comes with 2 extra games, and I'm gonna try probably get it from Xbox.com. Um, if I do get an Xbox One, I'm definitely gonna get Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider, because I enjoyed the reboot that they made for the 360. It was amazing. I enjoyed the crap out of that game, and I know that I'm probably going to enjoy it when I actually do get it. It has a bit of an Uncharted edge to it, but either or, it was fun. I enjoyed it. I love the reboot. Um, what are your thoughts on Seth Rollins being out of action for 6 to 9 months? It's a shame that he had to lose his title over it. More than likely, he might come back at the Rumble and actually get his Just Do rematch. He's gonna probably be the number one contender. That's how I'm seeing it. But it's a shame that he actually did lose his belt and he got hurt when he actually played Kane overseas. Not played, but wrestled against Kane overseas. That is a shame. Do you still hate Sting since he put Rollins over? I'm still not a big fan of Sting because of the reason why he came back. If he didn't come back for the reason to just face Taker and then retire, I wouldn't care. But honestly, no, I'm not a fan of Sting. I'm not sure if I'm going to ever like the guy. And that's just not going to change for me. I just don't enjoy him. I really don't. That's just me, personally. But anyway, let's move on to the set of questions that I actually do have from Largest 85. Your first question that you ask me is, what are your thoughts on people who hate interracial couples? Like I said, people, I hate racism. I hate racist questions, but it is a legit question, so I will ask that. Unfortunately, there are people that hates all different kinds of races, whether they're interracial or not, and it's a shame that they actually do. But yeah, they do. There are people like that, and that is messed up. Um, but these days, everybody dates outside their race, so even in public, it's a thing. But yeah, people always have to find something to whine about. Um, when will New Day split up? I don't know. I'm enjoying them right now because I like Xavier Woods. He's fun, and I definitely have no beef with him at all. Not anymore. Especially the fact that he has his trombone. He's fairly entertaining. I kind of don't want them to split up yet, but more than likely it's going to probably be about Xavier Woods because he's the most popular guy of the group. Um, have you heard rumors that Undertaker versus John Cena at WrestleMania 32? Yes, I have. I have heard it, and I do know this. There is no way that Cena's going to win. If Cena actually does face Taker, there is no way that they're going to allow John Cena to win. No way. No way on this planet. If they do, I will be shocked. I really would be. I'm not really looking forward to having any match with Undertaker in it. And if they have to do that in order to get people in the seats, that's sad. That shows they're lacking in creativity, and the fact that their creative team is not doing a good job. But it's probably not their fault. There's probably so many hands in the cookie jar that even if the creative writers actually do write some good stuff, it gets 86 for something stupid. So I'm not going to completely blame it on them. It's always the higher ups that make these decisions. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's no point even saying his name. Moving on to the next question. Do you think Walking Dead needs a comic relief character like Santino Marella type to lighten the mood of the show? I'm gonna be real with you. He won't last 5 seconds. He'll be dead in a minute. Anyone that has hope, dead. Anyone that has a revelation, dead. Anyone that's comic relief, zombie father. That's pretty much what they are. They're zombie food. So it's really no point. It's gonna be dark. It's gonna be bleak no matter what. There's not gonna be any changes at all. And even though I did see the episode when Glenn got, I don't know whether or not Glenn is dead yet. I haven't really seen the latest episode. But either or, I did see the part where Glenn supposedly got munched. And honestly, I doubt that it's going to be any lightheartedness, even with any character they have on that show. And that's a shame. But that's just how it is. And your final question for me is, were you lost when you started watching Walking Dead again? Honestly, it really doesn't take that long to catch up to Walking Dead. Not so much watching the beginning. Even if you watch the first season on up to the season now, it doesn't matter. You can still get an idea on what's going on, even if you haven't seen the beginning. But because it really didn't take that much to actually figure out what was going on. With the characters, you kind of had an idea on what they were doing, where their mind was, except for the ones down in season 3. But yeah, it wasn't that hard for me to actually start figuring stuff out. So yeah, and let me move on to my questions that I have via YouTube. Not that many, but either or, much appreciative. Let's move on to Nintendo Fanboy 1988. Do you have friends who smoke? If so, how many? I only have one that I know of. One of my best friends, Russ, he actually does smoke, but he doesn't smoke that often. That's the only person I know of that actually does smoke. So that's me. Not many people. But anyway, what did you think of Donald Trump hosting SNL? Wasn't he hilarious? I didn't really see SNL because I haven't seen SNL funny since the 90s. So I kind of stopped watching it. I didn't really care if Donald Trump was on it or not. I mean, he's just on there just to get noticed for his candidacy. That's just Donald Trump for you. But no, I didn't see it. What if The Miz got a Michael Jackson gimmick? It really wouldn't be surprising if he actually did get a gimmick like that. But it would be weird since he's kind of like, larger than life mentally. Or at least he thinks he's larger than life. That would kind of clash with with his whole current gimmick that he has now. But that would be funny if he actually did think that he was Michael Jackson. Would a pedophile gimmick get over in WWE? No. By any way, shape, or form, no. They tried the whole creepy mom loves son angle. I can't remember the name, but you guys remember who they are. And that was weird, but not a lot of people paid it any mind because it was just a really, really, really weird time. But yeah, I doubt it would ever get over. There will be some protests. So no. And my final question comes from Dustin Nunn. Have you ever played Crash Bandicoot? Yes, I have. And it was fun. I played it on the original PlayStation. I haven't really played it since then, but it is a very fun game to play. So for those that still have their original PlayStation somewhere stashed in their room or in their house somewhere, pull it out, get Crash. You can probably get it for $5. Stick it in there and play it. It's actually a very fun game. In my opinion, it stands the test of time. Probably not as good as Rayman, especially Rayman Legends. When I hear Rayman Legends and Rayman Origins was actually pretty fun, but I haven't played it. I've only seen a lot of playthroughs, and it's fun. But for those that haven't played it, my suggestion to you is to play Crash Bandicoot, as well as Rayman. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me with this mini Q&A. If you have any other questions that you want to send me, by all means, send them to me via YouTube or on Twitter at RKA30 #NinjaGirlQ&A. All questions must be in by Sunday, period. I know I haven't really been on time with these, but like I said, I will do my best. Ninja Girl 30 signing off. Peace out, guys. Later.